This is not how this video was supposed to start, but we got flooded before Christmas and the ceiling in the studio looks like Anyway, it is what it is, but welcome to the studio tour of 2025 and I hope you will enjoy it because I will try to show every corner and every piece of the studio. But first, let me present myself so you can make an idea about who I am and what I am creating right here. I will stay like this. Is it cool? Okay, my name is David and I am a full-time content creator and streamer, YouTuber, let's say, but I also work for clients, and this is the studio where I create everything and I do all of my work. English is not my first language. I am a full-time creator since 2015. 2016 was the year when I went full-time. This is not my main channel, of course. My main channel is local. I really enjoy creating content and I really like messing with tech, as you can see. So my main channel is called One Flash, and that's why this channel is also called One Flash, but with one instead of the letters. But usually when people are yelling at me on the streets here in my country, they say flesh, which sounds more like a piece of flesh, meat, I don't know. But I've got used to it, and that's why the accent when I say hello, I am Flash sounds like flesh and not flash. Yeah. So, as I said earlier, let's recap. I create content, but what content? So, for my main channel, I post one video daily. I do one live stream daily, and also I work with a big gaming online shop in the social media department, and also I create content, usually vertical videos for other clients, and who knows what I am doing other than that. I try to do a lot of stuff. I like to challenge myself to do, to try at least to do anything and to prove myself that everything is possible, and you should too. And also, the one thing that doesn't get me any income is photography. In the last year, I started doing or going out for photography in the city because I like shooting cars, motorcycles, or buildings, and so on. Less and less because the time didn't allow me to do this, but I'll try this year to go out more and fulfill my passion because I really like taking photos. But yeah, I'm not a photographer, I am more of a video guy. So let's start with the less interesting parts of the studio. Of course, I have made another tour a few years ago, and some things have changed, some things not. But let's recap the studio. So this right here is a wardrobe that is starting to fall apart for some years, I think 2 years, and we might exchange it, but I don't know when. And this studio is not just a studio, it's a bedroom studio. So here we live, here we work, me and my girlfriend, I mean. And on this side we store some mic arms, some equipment, some tools, and so on. There's nothing interesting, but this piece of furniture from IKEA was behind me in my main angle in the videos, but now I've put it right there because I didn't really like that it was a tall piece of furniture. There is a window right there behind the curtain, but we cover it so the natural light doesn't mess up with the lighting in the studio. And there's a PC case, my old PC case, that will become my girlfriend's PC in a few months. So this is the desk that when I have built, I thought that it is huge and there will be a lot of empty space on it, and as you can see, it is not. But right here, this part, like almost a meter and a half, is messy. I don't know another word. Is literally messy, and right now it is clean. But right here we have some cleaning products, some alcohol, towels, wet wipes, which are very good for cleaning the desk, the computers, and so on. Some books for the more intelligent half of me, my girlfriend, and here is her laptop, mini like MacBook M1, 13-inch. This is mine. I do office stuff or work related stuff that is less heavy for the machine, like everything other than video editing and photo editing. So yeah, this is more for writing. This is how I see it. And a lot of random stuff like desk vacuum from Xiaomi and my mini iPad. And let me show you from another angle. Here are a lot of chargers, cables, mics, tools, and chewing gum, so on, headphones, tools again. In this corner under the desk there are some weights, a tripod, a trash can, water, some slippers, I think they are called. And in this corner under the desk there's a voltage regulator, some tools, a toolbox, a gimbal inside its case, and in this corner we have the old couch that transforms into a bed, and another piece of furniture from IKEA which holds lots of camera bags that store stuff, mostly like cables, older microphones, and so on. Nothing very interesting. And on this piece of furniture we have some displayed stuff like ornaments and I don't know, this is a glass. My motorcycle helmet, which I really love because it is fully, entirely made of carbon fiber, carrot fiber. My YouTube button from my main channel. I hope that we will have in a few years another one that is identical but for this channel. Subscribe, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you enjoy the content right here, even though it is rare when I post a video, but I will try to post more often. On the floor we have the same lights that I was using a few years ago, the newer ones which are a bit old right now. But now let's split the desk into two, because this is how I see it usually, and this is the part that I work on, and the other part is the one where I create. So this right here is my main setup for video production, for video editing, photo editing, social media stuff, and also scripting and creating, thinking about ideas, and also consuming content if I think about it. And yeah, this is my main machine for video editing. Right now it is the MacBook Pro 16-inch M4 Max, 128 gigs of RAM. Before that I had the M1 Max, which was amazing, but I thought, okay, maybe it's time to upgrade to have more RAM. That's the only reason that I went for the upgrade, because I had the 32 gigs version, and yeah, I was sad about it, because if I didn't get the 32 gig one, maybe I would have used it a few years more. But yeah, that's the MacBook, an old IPS 27-inch monitor from AOC that is indestructible. I was thinking about exchanging it, but I think that it is not worth it, since for what I use it for video editing and seeing my timeline is good enough. And everything that I do that requires color accuracy and so on is made on the laptop screen, on the MacBook screen, which is an amazing screen. Right there I have my everyday camera bag and everyday bag when a camera is not inside, and these are the only things that I need to post-process, to edit footage, and that's a mouse, a keyboard, Apple keyboard, a trackpad that I use very rarely, and a good pair of headphones, very important. And now let's talk about the production corner. Oh, this sounds really fancy, but this is the place where I stay at my desk to create every gaming video, every live stream, and so on. So here we have two keyboards, two mice, and two computers, because let me explain. This is the gaming computer and this is the streaming computer. The streaming computer only steals the image that is showed on this main monitor and does all the encoding and streams it on internet. This is the PC that handles the hard stuff, let's say, so that the gaming PC can focus on the game or on what you are doing when you are streaming. Nowadays, computers have got more and more powerful. They are more capable of streaming and gaming at the same time, but this is the right way to do it if you want to have a professional production. And this is the way that I am used to do it, because when I have started a lot of years ago, it was very hard to do it all with just one PC, and everyone wanted a dual PC setup to stream and record their videos. And even though I could have made a powerful PC to game and stream at the same time, it cannot beat the dual PC setup, because you have a lot of flexibility with it. You can go outside of the game without alt-tabbing and do something, because you do it on another PC, and so on. There's a more pleasant experience for you as a streamer and also for the viewers, because they are not experiencing the weird alt-tabs and so on. Right now I use the Bear Dynamic DT770 Pro 250 ohms version, and that's because my old purple headphones from Audio-Technica started to chip off. The fake leather started to chip off and was all over my hair. So I have replaced them with this pair of headphones. I have for gaming the Razer Viper V3 Pro in white, and this is a Logitech MX Anywhere mouse for my streaming PC. Also, there's a Superlight 2 from Logitech right here with some good quality fit from ESP Tiger. This is the microphone that I use for more than 1 year, and I really love it. It is the MKH416 from Sennheiser, and it is on an Elgato boom arm, which fits really good in this spot. My audio setup didn't change at all. I have the same mixer, the same processing made to my audio through the DBX286S and the Focusrite soundboards, the 2i2 4th gen. I have upgraded them a few years ago, 1 year ago I think, I don't remember exactly. But what has changed right here is the lighting, and I went for the soft boxes because the light quality is much better right now with these lights. Okay, right here on top of this monitor arm I have improvised a ball head that holds the top-down shot for when I am doing reviews, but also there is a cage that is empty from a small rig cage that holds 2 LED light tubes from Godox. And this is a point that I want to make in this video, because this is a small to medium bedroom studio, and you need to improvise to save space, and I encourage you to do the same. Try to find solutions. You can find a monitor arm for really cheap and use it to hold your monitor, and also a camera or a light, because this huge light right here stays on the same type of monitor arm, and you just need an idea, a drill, some patience, and you can make it. and this way I have saved a lot of space. I have my camera permanently mounted right here. I don't need to mount any type of huge tripod to hold any light, to hold any tube light, to hold any camera for any angle, and this also moves, and this is pretty cool. I have also attached an Elgato light to it, a small LED panel light, LED, sorry, and yeah, it is pretty cool because it gives you more time for creating stuff, because you don't need every time to pack and unpack tripods, stands, lights, and so on. This is amazing, even though it doesn't look as tidy as it could. And coming back to this side of the setup, these two monitors are the ones for the gaming PC, and this monitor on the left is the only monitor that I use on my streaming PC to monitor the live streams or the recording. It has a lot of storage, of course, to record everything, and it has very nice CPU to handle two live streams at the same time. And let's talk a bit about the specs right now. And the streaming PC on the right side has 32 gigs of RAM and a 9950X CPU from AMD with a 4060 Ti GPU with 16 gigs of VRAM. And the gaming PC has a 9800X 3D AMD Ryzen CPU with 64 gigs of RAM, G-Skill, also 6000 mega transfers, and CL30. And the GPU right here is my oldest GPU that I currently have, and it is the RTX 3090, which should be exchanged pretty soon for a RTX 5090, hopefully. We will see how it will go. And both of the PCs are in the same case, the Lian Li O11 Vision Compact. It is a PC Master Race collaboration with Lian Li, and the case is amazing. Of course, I am a bit obsessed about wire management and cleanliness, so that's why the PCs look this clean. But yeah, same fans, same cases, same cable extensions, and so on. And right now they're looking different from what they were looking a few months ago when I had the old Lian Li cases. Forgot to mention about this iPad, and I use it for when I am streaming to moderate the chat sometimes and things like that, because there's no more space on the single screen of the streaming PC to also have live stream running or chat window. So yeah, this is my old, very old iPad, and it is not even the M1 version. It has one of the oldest Apple CPUs inside. But it still works pretty fine. Right here I have two Stream Decks. They are pretty useful, and they were more useful when I was editing on this setup on the PC and also working on it, because I had a lot of shortcuts on the Stream Decks. But right now I use it just for controlling stuff when I am streaming or when I am filming gaming videos. And now let's talk about the cameras, because this is a question that I get pretty often from my subscribers on my main channel, and it is what camera do you use, because it looks really nice. And both cameras are Sony a7 IVs, and they are great cameras for static shots, everything other than slow-mo, because the slow-mo capabilities are not that great. But for this setup right here, for what I do, they are perfect. This a7 IV right here is the main one, and it has the Sony 20mm f1.8 attached to it. I also use a diffusion filter from Moment, the Cine Bloom one, 10%, and also this camera is in a really interesting setup, and this setup helps me save a lot of time, because all the audio that this main camera gets is the processed audio that comes straight out of my MKH416 and goes through all the processing, and all the processing is done in an analog way, so in real time, without any bugs, any drivers that might interfere and give errors and so on. And this is the XLR handle from the Sony FX3, and it is attached to the A7 IV by using some small rig accessories that let you connect it to the small rig cage. Also, the camera is mounted on a ball head that is mounted on a monitor arm, like this light right here, which can be moved, and like the top-down shot right here, because everything that I have made in the studio I have made not only to work but also to save space or be efficient when it comes to the space in the studio. Let's also talk a bit about the camera bags that I use, and as you saw earlier, my old favorite camera bags became storage bags in the studio, and that's because I have went with the Nomatic Gomatic bags, the Peter McKinnon ones, and honestly I don't think there are better bags on the market right now, and I use the everyday one for everyday stuff. It is a bit smaller, and here I have usually my camera equipment, and I use the bigger one when I need to pack a lot of stuff inside. This is not as comfortable, and it is huge. As you can see, it is a really big camera bag. Maybe I will review them. Tell me in the comments if you are interested in those camera bags. And also, this is my everyday carry bag, not only camera bag, because it doesn't always hold a camera inside, and it is a really great sling bag. I think it is 8 liters at first. It felt like it was a bit bigger than what I expected, but after a few days I got used to it, and also I got this one during the summer when I was in vacation in another country, so it was a really cool experience to stop right there to get this camera bag, since locally I couldn't find it, and there was a shop in our way home, and we stopped to get this bag. Cool memory. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this year I will manage to manage my time better and post more often on this channel, post more reviews, and talk more about the things that I love and what I really love and like and enjoy is the stuff that's related with my work. So audio stuff, cameras, PCs, and also keyboards, mice, and who knows what else, maybe lights and so on. So Happy New Year, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content from this studio in the future. Thank you for watching. Flash out.